Yo, what is up guys? Blake here bringing you some max mid PvP, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how strong Athena is. This is such an underrated card, and I've been having so much fun experimenting with it recently. With a Surge Enchant, it does 770 damage for 5 pips, which isn't bad, but a lot of the times your opponent won't expect you to do it, because you wouldn't really go for a Minotaur wide open with just a blade. But the fact that you can do this wide open and get a shield back from it is just so strong. As you will see in this video, the value is insane, and definitely recommend packing this in your deck and having some fun with it and catching your opponent off guard. So for the gear setup that I'm using, it's a bit of a resist setup. You'll notice right away that the accuracy is really low at 19%. I can base fizzle basically everything, which is kind of bad, but I substitute for that with infoul. And also at the end of the day, there's always going to be something that you might lose to. You might lose because you didn't have enough resist, because you didn't have enough pierce damage, whatever the case might be. So I know the accuracy is low, but other than that, look how juicy these stats are. Really good damage, solid health and resist, good crit, block, pierce, and basically everything all around. You could do the rock mount as well if you want to have more pips, closer to 99. I'll kind of switch between the two, but yeah, that's the setup. And then as for the gear, I'll run it quickly as I keep talking, but yeah, the setup's just a lot of fun. Definitely recommend packing infoul though to make sure that you don't base fizz. And like I said, Athena is such a good spell, and I think people just sleep on it. I think people have kind of forgotten just how strong of a spell it is when you use it at a pivotal time in the match. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Also, I apologize for not uploading as much recently. It's been kind of a bit of a dry spell recently with the current state of Wiz, but just stay tuned with Lemuria coming out. It's going to be lit. I have a lot more videos coming out, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, stay tuned. More P videos coming soon. More PvE stuff too with Lemuria. I'm so excited, and I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, peace out, guys. We're going against a fire. Okay, so this should be an interesting matchup. But I mean, he might have myth ward, honestly. We'll see. Do you have ward, bro? Please tell me you don't have ward. Please, bro. Please tell me you don't have ward. Okay, well, we don't know because he didn't say anything. It's possible that he's got ward, but yeah, again, we don't know. Very bad early game pulls. I really don't like that, unfortunately. But I'm just going to go ahead and blade now. I got to be careful about initiating a bubble war against a fire. I don't want to because, yeah, if he initiates it, he's got like caffeine and stuff, which makes him like way better off. You know what I'm saying? Let's discard his shifts. We can definitely enchant that Athena. I'm down to take an early Athena. Like, I'd rather like infoul or something maybe first. Tower shield. Is he gonna blade as well? Let's see. He is gonna blade as well. So what are the odds that he tries to like shield? I'm gonna blade again, dude, and then see what he does to this. Like, I'm gonna get 2 different blades and see how he reacts. Like, if he decides to go for a shield, then I'll just like Minotaur, King Art, Mystic, something like that. If he doesn't shield because he doesn't expect to hit, then I might send one. We'll see. Got a lot of bubs though. Hopefully he bubbles though, or like blades or like something wild. But I think he's gonna shield. What is that? A brace? No way, that's a brace, dude. It's an infoul. Yeah, I'm taking the Athena. Double buffed Athena? Dude, that's going to be such a power play. So let's go ahead and discard like 2 of our bubbles. Let's discard that blade as well. And I'm just going to take the Athena, man. Double buff. Like, he's not going to expect this damage, dude. You know what I mean? And then now we can check if he's got ward or not. But this is just a really solid play. Very, very solid play. So let's see how much that does, bro. Let's get a crit too. Nice. I like that. Look at that. Beautiful. Got the shield. And now we get the 235s. If he tries to, and he can't go for a big dot either. He simply cannot do that. 20. Oh my, Athena, baby, dude. Athena's so good, bro. Don't sleep on Athena. Look at that, bro. I just did 2,500 damage, just like that, bro. Is he about to bubble or blade again? Let's see. He's trying to bubble. Okay, I'm just gonna waste out his infoul now. You know what I mean? I discarded 2 bubbles, but I can still hold the bubble word long enough. You know what I'm saying? So at this point in time, discard the blade because I'd rather get a stun block up so he can't like do some weird play. But yeah, just waste out the infoul basically. Probably could have discarded the block too, honestly, because like I have more in my deck and I really want to pull for bubbles at this point. Yeah, 25% of his health gone and the shields. Like, that's so good. That is so good. Okay, Bazzi. I mean, I could try to take an open Bazzi, but oh, he's actually gonna target me. What is that? A wanted? All right, Shadow Wand, right? Yeah, so I have to shield here. It's not even a question. The dude's got double buffs, you know. I could take damage here and let him trade an Ifrit. I mean, let's say I just took the damage, right? How bad would that be? Yeah, that'd be kind of bad. Let's not do that. Yeah, let's not do that. If I only have a weakness, I mean, is that really so bad? I'd rather tower, right? What if he steal wards, though? Actually, I'll take the weakness. That way he can't steal ward. That's better. I have a feeling he's got steal ward, and that would just give him too much pressure. So I'd rather do this, and if he wants to take the Ifrit, I'm okay with that. Like, it would hurt, but it wouldn't even be that bad, you know? It really wouldn't be that bad. So, let's see what he does. And if I can draw maybe another weakness. Okay, another one of those. Got a blade. Alright, let's see what he does here. He's going for the stat shield, yeah. I wish I'd kept that wanted, but that's totally fine. Might as well just weakness him again. I still have bubble control, too. So, like, you know, he's not really a threat to me. Either, yeah, it's either gonna be an infoul or a weakness here. I'd rather weakness though, if possible. Did not pull. He's gonna try to Heffy me, but I can just change the bubble. I might as well infoul anyway. I have the upper hand here. As long as I can hold the bubble and stuff, I have a huge upper hand. So I'm gonna just infoul. Might as well. There's no reason not to in this case. Discard the blade. Let's draw. What if he were to blade again? Would I even bother earthquaking? Like, is that even remotely a good idea? To waste that? No, it's not. Yeah, it's not. Okay. Not pulling the weaknesses, though. I might want some more, though. So let's see what he does here. Kind of curious. I think he's just going to hit me. Like, why wouldn't you just send, like, a King Art or something? Yeah, he's going to send the Ifrit, which is totally fine. I mean, he's already got a shield on, so he's just doing this for the damage, basically. Which, again, I'm completely fine with. Like, I really don't care. At this point, I'd just like to draw, like, a shield or something, dude. I mean, a wanted, sorry. A wanted. So, yeah, that hurt a little bit, but, I mean, that really didn't hurt that bad because that weakness soaked up a lot of the damage. So he did get a Shad, but yeah, I literally just Ellie Shield. Make him waste more pips. And again, I don't need to force the infoul, right? Like, I infoul, but that doesn't mean I have to attack him. I don't have to play aggressively. So we'll just go for an Ellie Shield here. You know, he can't pierce it. I mean, he can't steal ward. Can't do anything like that. Didn't pull the wand, though, sadly. He's going to try to bubble change now, waste out my infoul, but I've got many of them, and then that'll allow me to get bubble control. Also, he hasn't even stun blocked, so, like, I could Medusa him, theoretically, as well. But for now, just fight the bubble. Don't even worry about the info. Just fight the bubble. Because I still have the upper hand, you know? I can take off both the weakness and the shield in one turn. I think we have about the same HP. Maybe? Nah, he's down a little bit. No, I have a little bit less HP than him, but he also started with more. So we've done about the same damage, but yeah, I'm in a much better position. He's gonna stun block, yeah? Alright, there's the block. Yeah, he does not want me to Medusa him. So now I need to draw like a wanted or something. So I'm gonna go ahead and just straight up go for a stun block here. Keep the I'll discard one more bubble. It looks like he's struggling to find bubbles. So I'm just gonna stun block now as well so that he can't go for a cheeky play. He's still got his -90 though, which I have to be aware of for sure. Nice, we pulled the wanted and it was the last card I pulled too, which is so important. So he's gonna try to change the bubble again. But I might just want to hit him here. Because, like, if I change the bubble and then he ends up heffing me into some kind of combo, like, that's also not very good. I'm about to lose the infoul anyway. Yeah, I'm going to change the bubble. We'll slowly draw a King Art or something. Nice, we got a Minotaur. That could also be quite useful. Might as well enchant that. Solid hand, though. I got the shift if he tries to do something spicy. Looks like he's just going to change it back, though, over and over. So I'll just change the bubble back until I cannot change it anymore or he gives up. Also, if I could draw my Vermin Virtuoso, which I actually have a few of, that would be huge. I don't think he's going to Salamander me. He's smart. Like, he knows I'm myth. He's not going to, like, you know what I mean? Why would he do that? So I'm just going to change the bubble. And then if I can draw my 4-pip bubble change, that's huge. That's actually so huge. Okay, we did not pull, sadly, but that's fine. He's going to continue to change the bubble, and now I don't have any more, so now I need to make another decision here on exactly what I want to do. I do want to keep that Yaga. I don't think I need 2 Minotaurs, especially if I can draw like a Mystic or something. So I think at this point in time, just go for the wanted, basically, and I don't need that Minotaur, but I will keep that Yaga, right? But I mean, I'm going to have like a Snake Charmer and stuff. Do I really? Nah, let's get rid of that Yaga. Let's get rid of that Yaga, just straight up wanted. So now 2 birds, 1 stone. Yeah, he's got bubble control and I don't have any buffs, but now he doesn't have anything to protect himself. I just took off both the weakness and the set shield in 1 turn. But yeah, he could -90 me. He's still a massive threat. That Athena is a really good draw. We've got a King Artorias as well and a bubble, so pretty solid hand. He might try to strike too and like go for something spicy, but let's see. I think he's going to shield, right? Yeah, he's going to shield. He's got so many pips now, though, that if I were to just change the bubble here, that'd be kind of bad, you know? Let's change the bubble again. Let's change the bubble. But he's actually, he could definitely still beat me here. He's got so many pips that he's about to get another Shad. The good thing, though, is at least it's only a tower. But yeah, if he takes a Heffy, he still has so many pips to combo. But then I could take an open hit on him, which would be nice. So it's not all bad. Like, let's say he does go for a Heffy here. I just go for, like, a Minotaur. And then I'm wide open, and I could Yaga. I could do this, for example, you know? So there's a lot of things I could still do here. His best bet would probably be to, yeah, Heffy or, like, Elf. He can't just keep playing this bubble war. Let's see, though. It looks like he's actually going to send it. He's going to link me and leave himself wide open. So I'm just going to take the Minotaur now, right? And he's going to -90 me, so I'm going to need a wanted. I'm definitely going to need a wanted. But that's not enough. Like, he doesn't have enough pips to kill me. Like, even an Ifrit into a S'more doesn't do 6,500. He doesn't have any buffs whatsoever. So all I have to do here, realistically, is just take the Minotaur, draw like a wanted. Yeah, so I'll just do this. I should be able to draw a wand, right? What if I don't draw a wand? Would I need to King Artorias if he tries to shield? It's possible. Let's just keep it. All right, so I'm gonna go for the minnow. Bit of a risk here though, because if I don't draw the wand, I am in trouble. But yeah, Minotaur here is just to get some decent damage since we have bubble control up. Also break off his shield, you know what I mean? So it's just solid damage wise. This should do with a crit. Okay, no crit. Probably like 1200 on the back end, maybe slightly more. So 137 on the front end, around 1200 on the back, hopefully. Yeah, 1240, and we got the P-serve. So we can still combo really, really well. And I got the wand hits just like I wanted. Didn't pull an enchant though. But yeah, let's say he tries the -90 here, because otherwise, like, I mean, he could shield, right, to try to combo. Yeah, he's gonna set shield. But I can just wand hit that off. Or go for the King Artorias. I'm just worried about a -90, dude. Like, I want to King Artorias him, really. I want a King Artorias. Do I really need the enchant, bro? Like, this into a shad is enough to kill him. I mean, I could always Athena. Yeah, I could Athena, and the overtime will be gone. So I actually want it. If he -90s, I'll just Athena. I get the shield that he could steal ward, but you know what I mean? I don't need to dump the pips on the King Artorias. Like I said, also, he's not a threat enough to kill me. Like, 2 hits, he can't combo kill me. I can combo kill him, though. So he needs to be worried about me. So there you go. We got the enchant as well, which could be useful now. I'm gonna enchant the King Art, but let's see first. He's got a 90, right? I mean, that's his only realistic choice. He's got a 90, yeah. So he's gonna go for the 90. I'm gonna Athena just for the pure sake of getting a shield and breaking it off. You know what I mean? It's literally like a pot boiler to the fire. And then if he tries to, I can King Art into anything I want, basically. I can literally King Art into anything I want. So at this point in time, yeah, enchant the King Art, and then I might need to enchant the Snake Charmer. But definitely enchant this first, right? Yeah, enchant that first. The overtime is now gone, which means I can go for the Athena safely. And again, it's just for the utility. It's just 5 pips, but I take off the 90 and give myself a shield. And I still have enough pips to combo Snake Charmer into King Artorias with the bubble control up as well. So this is really, really good for me. He would have to try to, like, Heavy would be his best move now. If he Heavy'd now, then he might do enough damage with the bubble, with the s'more. I still don't think so. I don't think he'd do enough, but let's see. And that still did 80 damage. Like, that's, you know what I mean? What if that 80 ends up mattering? But yeah, as you can see, I have enough pips to combo still. So I'm in a really good spot here. If I King Art into a snake, is that even enough? Like, what if I don't pull the enchant? That's kind of bad, bro. That Mystic's not going to be useful. This is actually kind of sus, bro. I could end up losing this if I don't play my cards right. Like, he's going for a shield now, right? Yeah, I have to King Art this, right? I mean, if I King Art this, I do good damage. But the problem is he can just come back from that so easily. But I think it's still best to go for the King Art here. Right? I think it's still, like, my best move to do this. Let's go for the King Art towards. I get a Pierce Blade, and then I'd be able to follow up. You know what I mean? So I'm going to send it. Very close game, though. He's actually playing this quite well. Can we get a crit? Nice, okay. So we removed that shield, which means we actually get the damage, and I still have bubble control up, plus the Pierce Blade, and I have the Snake Charmer ready. So he can't just keep shielding every turn. Not to mention that King Art is actually going to do really good damage. And I have the Pierce Blade now. So if he tries to shield again, I mean, he could just shield and go for like an Ifrit, which I'd have to definitely be aware of. I would have to be very, very careful about that. But yeah, that King Art's doing like 600 a tick. That's not as much as I'd hoped for. What is this? No way he thinks he tanks, right? He's gonna Heavy now. Yeah, which is a good move. That's a very good move. But I think he's still dead to the Yaga, right? Does a S'more kill me with just a 25 buff? I don't think so. A 25 buff is too little for a S'more to kill me. So I think I have to take the Yaga anyway, and then just follow. I can't even Yaga, actually. So I'd have to shield and then follow that up. Or I could change the bubble. That's tough, dude. Now what do I do, right? Do I shield? I don't even have enchants, too. That's the other thing. This is actually really tough, dude. I may have screwed up. Because he's actually in a pretty good spot here. I can't afford to change the bubble, right? Otherwise, like, yeah, I can't afford to give it the pips that way. But that also takes away his damage. But let's say I do that and then we trade shads. That's not so bad. Okay, I guess I have to. If he changes the bubble again and I draw an enchant for the Snake Charmer, is that going to be enough? I don't know, man. This game is so close, dude. He doesn't have ward, though, right? I think I just miscalculated my damage. I think I expected my damage to be a bit higher when it's just simply not as high as I'd like it to be. Oh yeah, the Yaga's already enchanted too. That's kind of clutch, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and enchant that. Get rid of the Mythic Fuel because I don't need it. Ooh, this is tough, bro. This is tough. What does he do now? Does he just take the shad or is he weaknessing? He's weaknessing. Yeah, I think he might have won, dude. I honestly think he might have won. Because what could I do here? I could empower. Let's see if I can even draw it, though. That's so bad. If I just take the shad, it's not enough to kill. And then he could just literally Ifrit me into something else. But I guess I have to, like, infoul here. I have to infoul. I have to do something to buff myself, basically. And then if he tries to shield, then I could want it. But then the problem is, yeah, you can just literally shield every single turn. I thought my King Art was gonna... Oh my god, dude! It was the first card I would have pulled! Dude! Wait, that might actually be... Dude, that's so bad. Because if I had empowered, I would have been able to double hit. Because it would have brought me at 7 pips, 9. Actually... Nah, that might not have been able to change anything. Maybe, yeah, actually that empower wouldn't have changed much. He has the shield now, but then he can literally just go for an empower. I mean, he can literally just E-free me. So he set shields now, but even if I want it, like, he'll just E-free, and then what? Right? Literally, and then what? So I have to, like, give him... I have to just want it now to take off both. I can't give it that... Like, I have to get that set shield and the weakness off. But then he can literally just E-free here, and then he's got enough pips to Scorch. He does not have enough pips to do anything else, though. So he'd have to have the Scorch. Otherwise, like, I'd say E-Freets here, then I go for the Yaga. You know what I mean? I'm still double buffed. So if he has the Scorch, he wins. Otherwise, he loses. Yeah, that might not be... I think I can Yaga through that. I think I can Yaga Snake Charmer, and it's enough to kill. Or at the very least, I can start shield spamming. You know what I mean? At the very... I have to take this. I've got info on the bubble. I've got to take the Yaga. It doesn't matter if it's through a set shield. But I think even if he... I think we're good, guys. I think we won this. Because this into a Snake Charmer... That's why I infalled, too. Is because I needed the buff for both the hits. So I think this and it... Make sure I don't fizzle, too. So I don't think he can beat me now. He's already used his minus 90. So I think we got the dub, guys. That should do like 2k minimum, right? Oh my god, that's really low damage, actually. If he minus 90s me here, I mean, if he 45s me here, I don't think a Snake Charmer does enough, right? Yeah, 45 weakness is too strong. I'd have to Ellie shield. And I don't have another Yaga. If I had another Yaga, it could work. But he just literally E-freets me again. Or what is that, a Mythos spell? Is he trying to waste out my... Wait, he might not have another E-free. Hold on. That's really good. That's so good. Alright, take that off right away. Giving a minion a round to survive as well. He's trying to waste out my infal. I don't think he pulled the E-free. So now he's going to shield again. I've got to just keep barraging him. I've literally... I take us more easily. Because I'm using resist setup. That's why my damage is low. I don't have ward or anything, but I'm rocking resist. So at this point in time... Oh, what is this? He's going to shield, right? Yeah, I hit through that. I definitely hit through that. I 1000% hit through that. Because there's nothing he can do to kill me. So I have to just keep taking all my damage hits. Like, I'll take the Snake Charmer through the shield. We still have a bubble and the infal. So that infal is giving us massive value. And also, I have a chance to fizzle if I don't run infal. So we're ensuring that I'm getting the playoff, and on top of that, like, that extra damage. This is really close, but even if he E-freets me here, I kill him with the snake, with the whatever it's called, the Dragoon Amulet. So this is not a set shield, so it should do, like, 1300, right? Oh, 2250. Oh, baby. Wait, why did that Yaga do so little? Oh, baby, let's go, dude. That was actually a really fun game, and a very close one, too. Very well played by my boy Robert. That was a tough one.